Hi, I'm Gary Smith. I'm mattress line supervisor, and today I'm going to show you how a mattress is made. The spring unit is complete and ready to add a steel frame. The steel frame is added to the edge of the spring unit to keep a better structure and a more solid unit. Once the framing process is finished, we send the mattress down the chute onto the mattress line. Cheers lads. So this is the next stage of the mattress process, which is clipping the border onto the core unit. All I'm doing is adding staples to the border, going all the way around. This stops the springs protruding on the outside of the border, so you won't have the feeling of any springs on the side of the mattress. Once that's in place, the border needs to go onto the unit. Now we're going to make sure the border's lined up by the handles. I just need to manoeuvre it into place and start attaching the border to the spring unit using a staple gun. This is hand stitching, the method that Harrison Spinks have been doing since 1840. It's becoming more popular as people are wanting more handcrafted products. I am putting a 12-inch needle into the bed. It's wrapping the string around the third spring in, back out and around the border. What this does, it gives you a firmer edge of your bed and gives you a wider sleeping surface. Once the side stitched bed's finished, we'll be passing it over to the building section where all the fillings will be added to the top and the bottom of the mattress. The next process is building the bed. We've added a sheet of HD springs that consort to your body and act as a comfort layer. There's also a second row of HD springs that'll give it even more comfort. The next layer is a cotton and hemp blend. We use this because it is absorbent and wicks moisture away. The next filling is a wool blend. We use this because it's soft, springy, and it regulates temperature, and it is antibacterial. We're adding a wool-rich FR layer, as wool is inherently a fire retardant, meaning we don't have to use any chemicals. Then we put the top panel on the bed that's going to hold all the fillings in place. Next stage of the mattress is tufting. Now we're clamping the mattress down to around 50% of its original height. Then the tufting press will turn over. This is where we add a tuft string. We do that by using an 18-inch needle. We're going to stab the tuft string straight through the bed in the correct hole depending on the size of the mattress. The reason we clamp the mattress is so the tuft string can go right the way through, because the height of the mattress is too big to take the tuft string. A tuft string holds all the fillings in place because after all we're human rolling pins. Once this process is finished, we'll walk round over to the final stage of the mattress, which is tape edging. Tape edging is where we fasten the panel to the border. The machine is a sewing machine. The needle moves that quick that it can heat up and snap, so it is air cooled as we're using it. Tape edging is one of the most skilled jobs on the mattress floor. So now the product's finished, we check the overall size of the bed ends to see if there's any imperfections. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's get it wrapped and ready for delivery.